その間鍵穴に目を近づけるのはいけないことでしょうか。Nice.
Welcome back everyone, and it's time to go balls deep, and Boruto the manga is back and it absolutely flames as usual. Comparing the Boruto anime and manga is still like night and day. But hopefully the anime will improve as it's finally gone back to something relevant with Sasuke facing Urashiki Otsutsuki. I'll cover this arc as usual on Sundays or Mondays. Make sure to tune in, subscribe, hit the notification button, and also smash that like button for this video to help let me know you guys want this type of content. Now in the Boruto chapter we see the nightmare that we all have come true. Naruto and Sasuke are facing Jigen, and some fans think Boruto's power scaling is well here.
Know your fucking place, trash.
I don't agree when it comes to the manga. I think the Boruto manga is brilliant and consistent with the writing. I really enjoy it a lot every month it is released. I think it makes perfect sense as to why Jigen is stronger than Naruto and Sasuke, as Okio Kodashi fixed the plot hole by explaining to us that Jigen is an alien. He has absorbed an Otsutsuki for God's sake, he has the new Karma powers, and he also has a 10-tail. On top of that, with the abilities that Jigen has displayed, remember we all have to say it like that, Jigen, it is pretty safe to say that if the fight was 1 vs 1, Sasuke and Naruto would lose against Jigen. I'll talk about more why later on in the video, but that's just my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Anyway, the chapter begins with Kawaki giving a surprising and wholesome speech about his love for Naruto. Kawaki continues to subvert our expectations as fans. Now this is because the writers of Boruto have already shown to us that in the future, Kawaki betrays Boruto and has sent Naruto somewhere. So now with all this great development of his character and him literally saying in the chapter that he would rather suffer with Jigen than let his father Naruto die. I mean, what? We are all left baffled as to why, and how is it even possible for a character like Kawaki to fall from grace, to decide to fight Boruto, who he himself calls his brother, and he sees Naruto as his foster father. Now this results in a very compelling story that holds the reader's attention, and it's great writing with new lore that we haven't seen explored yet in the Naruto franchise, which is the Otsutsuki race and Karma powers. Kawaki's character represents everything that is good about Boruto. He has the design, he has the powers, he has the backstory, he has the dialogue, he has meaning. Kawaki is easily the best new gen character in Boruto. He is my favorite. I would pick him over anyone else every single time. I mean, in this chapter everyone's jaw dropped because Kawaki says the most selfless thing we can imagine for our boy, our G, our man, my guy, Hokage Naruto. He has the same love we have for Naruto as a fan base. So Kawaki saying he is willing to sacrifice his own life and will be a prisoner for Jigen, then lose Naruto himself, but Naruto was like, nah, fuck that fam, you're my son, I'ma protect everyone in the village including you. I mean, if this was Hiruzen the third Hokage, you know what I'm saying, someone like Hiruzen would be like, okay, sacrifice yourself for the greater good. You're a good boy, Itachi Uchiha. I was busy smoking my pipe while everyone was causing trouble. You know, that's some good shit. And your sacrifice is amazing. With all this development of Kawaki and now knowing how he feels about Naruto, we saw in the chapter that Jigen, with his Karma powers, he can send people to other dimensions, and he has the same abilities as Boruto too, where he can absorb jutsu, and as Naruto said, his strength and speed is amazing. We know this because the Karma enhances all these abilities, plus he's an alien. Jigen basically has everything going for him. Now in the future, I think Kawaki 100% did not kill Naruto anymore. Logically, he has the same abilities as Jigen. Therefore, with the wording Kawaki uses in that chapter, he is probably implying that he has sent Naruto to another dimension for safety or a certain purpose to not interfere with his plan. Kawaki saying to Boruto that the age of shinobi is over could be interpreted as not a threat, but as a statement. Kawaki is pointing out a fact of what Jigen has done since Konoha is destroyed, and that's shown to us. Now I think Kawaki is probably planning to take on Jigen, and then he sends Naruto to a dimension where he won't be able to stop him, and Boruto clashes with Kawaki in this future scene because they have a disagreement of plans. However, this does kind of insinuate and mean that Sasuke is not around. He must be dead or in a hospital or something is going on, because as we saw in the new chapter, Sasuke would be able to teleport to Naruto back to Konoha as as he detects him at all times. Sasuke and Naruto are always connected in chakra, so they know where each other are. In the future scene, Boruto has all of Sasuke's things, such as his headband, his cloak, his sword, so this does foreshadow the idea that Sasuke is dead in the future. And if that happens, guys, you guys know me, I'm gonna break down. Anyway, this is just one direction that they can take the story. Another element could be that Jigen has taken over Kawaki's body. We just don't know what's going on anymore. So, let's finally start talking about the most interesting thing about this chapter, which is Jigen. I love this guy just as much as I do Kawaki. He has everything we want in a villain. He brings something new that we haven't seen before in terms of power, and he is a real threat to the world that we know. He means something. He is an integral part of the story. Okay, wait, I'm gonna stop dick riding these characters. Holy shit. Jigen loses his patience and decides to teleport Naruto to another dimension to leave him there to rot and die. This crushes Kawaki's heart as he falls to his knees. Now, one thing I would like to mention is that in the color page of the chapter, we see that Jigen does not have the pure pale skin or characteristics of a regular Otsutsuki that we know. He also has long black hair and pure black pupils. Now, the characteristics of an Otsutsuki are having horns, Byakugan, Rinnegan, white hair, white pupils, pale skin. You guys get the point. So this opens up the theory that Jigen must be an alien that defeated an Otsutsuki on another planet, and he himself absorbed the karma and gained the abilities that he has. For example, when we saw Momoshiki absorb Kinshiki, we saw his design change and he gained the black markings on his body. Now, Jigen also has these black markings exactly the same. So this means he absorbed an Otsutsuki and gained the karma. Jigen also seems to have a disdain for other Otsutsuki, like in chapter 33, we saw him snicker at Momoshiki's plan with Boruto, and he seems kind of pissed. I mean, if Jigen is a new type of alien, it would explain why he has inorganic technology that even the Otsutsuki didn't possess, and also these newfound powers we have not seen before. This could be one hell of a plot twist direction Okyo Kodachi can take. We have to wait and see what happens. It could be that Jigen is just a regular Otsutsuki that rebelled against the clan and he has his own wish. We just don't know at this point, and that's what makes this manga so brilliant. Moving back to the chapter, we learned more about Jigen's abilities and what he's capable of. Now, in chapter 36, he teleported to Kawaki's location because of the karma he gave him, and he didn't do this before as a way to find out who's a spy in Kara, in which he now suspects Kashin Koji as being a spy as he detected the frog immediately. Even Naruto didn't do this for some reason, so it immediately tells us that he has amazing sensory abilities. Also, thanks to this month's chapter, we also know that he can manipulate the size of himself as well as other objects, shrinking or growing them as he pleases. He's basically Ant-Man. That sums him up perfectly. He's Ant-Man. And you know how Ant-Man could have defeated Thanos, right? Now, with this new information about Jigen's ability to shrink things and expand them, this explains to us that in chapter 24, when Delta destroyed the table whilst he was eating, we saw Jigen recreate the table, food and wine. Now, I'm totally confused because we all thought he had some rewind ability or something, but now it is explained that Jigen must have recreated the tables as they were really small and he just made them huge again. Now, don't ask me why this guy has particle sized tables, wine or food in his pocket, but whatever. Anyway, Jigen can use this ability in combat, and it normally means the end of whoever he faces. However, because Sasuke showed up and yeeted Jigen out of his own karma portal, he was like, not today, bitch! And Jigen can no longer hide behind this power of his. This is because Sasuke is able to see Jigen no matter what, how big or how small he may be. And thank God he can, because Naruto can't do this. By the look of things, Naruto could have died had he fought Jigen alone, because Sasuke's Sharingan is causing the problem for Jigen. Jigen implicits himself in the chapter that Sasuke is the bigger problem and he has to take him out first. Speaking of Sasuke, is it just me that saw the improvement in art and paneling? Ikemoto has improved a lot. Sasuke looked kinda more saucy this chapter, you know what I'm saying? Remember how he looked in the first few chapters? Now he looks like a badass. Jigen has a lot of abilities that we have covered, but on top of that, we have to remember he has a transformation, a 10 tails as a pet, and if he has the ability to auto heal, it's game over, fam. Kashin Koji said in manga chapter 28, if Jigen has the same auto heal ability as Boruto's Karma, then it poses a huge problem. Another thing we have to remember that all the chakra rods we see in the fight that Jigen is implanting into Naruto and Sasuke, they're actually absorbing their chakra. Naruto said in chapter 36 that the rods sapped your chakra away, and Jigen landed quite a few in this chapter. The fight itself in the chapter was fantastic. I think it's the Momoshiki fight we saw in the anime all over again, and I just love how menacing Jigen is, and my man laughs like Kira himself from Death Note. I mean, he's like, you guys crack me up. Like, this guy's so savage. I mean, he views Naruto and Sasuke like a joke in comparison to his own power. So in the next chapter, we will see Jigen becoming fully transformed like an Otsutsuki. It's pretty much time for Naruto and Sasuke to also go full power before it's too late. So since we have learned that Jigen can change things at a cellular level, this will now kind of explain with the help of inorganic technology on how he changed Delta and Kawaki's body to be a complete weapon. Katasuke said that Kawaki's body has completely changed into something else that at a cellular level, just like Jigen's ability, right? So this explains that premise of the story, I'm guessing, and in the future it will be revealed. Now Naruto's two sons, Kawaki and Boruto, they're left back at the house and they're left unguarded. So this is the perfect opportunity for Kashin Koji to appear in front of them to take Kawaki back to Kara. What if he does this? Because that will allow Kashin Koji to build his trust back with Jigen, as Jigen himself suspects him of being a spy now. We know 100% sure that Koji is a spy, but Jigen doesn't, so Koji needs to keep this facade going. So will he kidnap Kawaki? Maybe, I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. And have you guys forgotten about the Pure Eye? Remember that ability that Boruto has? The Boruto manga has never shown him to have this ability yet, which is weird, and it seems as though the Pure Eye is basically the counter to Jigen, and this is why Tsunori says Boruto is the star of hope and has a destiny to save the world. I mean, the Pure Eye can perceive the flow of chakra, enabling Boruto to see visible changes in one's chakra, and likewise track a target through their chakra itself. It can clearly see the chakra pathway system and determine the most key point on that person. I mean, doesn't that just describe a counter to Jigen's transformation ability, and it would just help him against it? This is Boruto's destiny. This is why Boruto will be not human anymore. Oh my god, man. Boruto might activate the Pure Eye next chapter. We don't know what's going to happen, and that's what makes this so amazing. I love it. Let me know what you guys think. Smash that like button. Follow me on Instagram or Twitter, and I'll see you guys next time.